Hi, I'm Gretchen Heidenreich and I'm the dietitian for the cabin. So today I raided my pantry to show you some of my favorite snacks. Now honestly, I could talk snacks all day long because we've got the quick snacks, the on-the-go snacks, we have the snacks for those who like to put a little more effort into them, but right now I'm just gonna show you what I have. So whenever I think of snacks, I always think food groups. I always wanna make sure there's a protein and at least 2 other food groups if I can. So oftentimes we usually just run and grab a bag of chips or maybe pretzels or a Red Bull or a power drink or a coffee. But I want you to put a little more effort into some of those choices. There's nothing wrong with those choices, but think how many other food groups can I add to that choice? So if you are at Starbucks and you just grab a coffee, try to pair it with, gosh, maybe they have a fruit salad or a yogurt or something else in there. So at home, these are just some of my go-to products. I love nuts. I think they're such a great food. They're a high source of protein, folic acid, and a lot of other things. So magnesium and zinc. So I've got my pistachios here, and then I also really like these. And if you've worked with me, you know I am a big advocate for chickpeas. So these are dry roasted chickpeas, and they come in different flavors. But these are excellent. So I usually take a high protein source, so something like pistachios, maybe something like Brazil nuts, especially if you have thyroid issues, that's a really positive one to add. But I grab my protein foods and then I usually pair it with whatever I have that's easy, like cuties, I love these, tart cherries, which are great for inflammation and some other stuff. Then if I don't want to take like a fresh fruit, I'll usually grab something that's a little bit easy to take in my car. I don't have to worry about it being temperature regulated. So these are one of my favorites, freeze-dried strawberries. They have freeze-dried apples. They also have mangoes and some other things that you can explore. I also like, for more of a chewy, those are more crispy, something like dried pineapple. So dried pineapple is another easy, quick thing that I can get. And I did get these at Costco. It's one of my favorite places, Aldi, Costco, and then we usually touch some other stores here and there. So I've got my 2 favorite proteins. Some other proteins that I like to do, let's say I do have a yogurt. And again, I could go over hours talking about different yogurts. But I do try to look for a yogurt that has 10 grams of added sugar or less. So really, Chobani is one of my favorite brands. You'll find a whole host of others, but whenever you do, I want you to look at the back and just see how much added sugar, not total sugar, just added sugar. And I always do try to aim for less than 10 grams. They make low sugar varieties too. So anyway, I'll grab my yogurt and let's say I want to kind of beef up that protein a little bit. So one of these has got about 12 grams. I do like to try to aim for 20 throughout the day. It's really hard for snacks, but one trick is sometimes I'll add hemp hearts into it or something like chia or flax seeds. Those are some quick add-ons that you can add. You can also, again, add the nuts to that. So there's some more protein foods. One that I have recently tried that I do like, and I do love regular chips too. I eat regular chips a lot. But sometimes when I know that I'm low in protein at a certain meal or snack, I do throw in some of these. So you may have heard of Quest chips. That's another variety. Honestly, didn't like those as much as these. So this is Beyond chips, and again, they come in different flavors. So this with some salsa or just by itself or in a trail mix is always really great. Some other quick things that I have. I love hard-boiled eggs. We constantly have hard-boiled eggs in our house. My kids love them. I love them. You can do different things with them. They're great chopped on a salad, by themselves, whatever you have. Then cottage cheese is my other go-to. And I feel like a lot of people are either they love cottage cheese or they hate cottage cheese. But I urge you to try different textures, different brands, because I'll tell you what, I have a favorite brand. Some of the other ones not so wild about. Then there's whipped cottage cheese, which is great on some like, oh gosh, you could put that on anything. You could put that on celery, you can put that on a salad, you can put it on a bagel. It's almost like a cream cheese type texture. So that is whipped cottage cheese. Let's see, what else do I have here? This is something my kids really like. So these are green bean crisps. And you know what, I tried a different brand, but I really like these. This again was at Costco. And my kids do actually really like these. Then, let's see, this is one that I really like too. So they do have these high protein tortillas, and there is like a low carb, but there is a high protein one, and these have got 10 grams, which is a lot higher than some of just the plain old flour tortillas. And I feel like you don't really lose any quality or taste with the change, whereas some of them I have noticed. That one's one that I really like with cheese. Then for my last one, I love this. So this is mixed nut butter. You can also use peanut butter. But what I like about this one is it has all the different nuts in there, and it's also got chia seeds and flax seeds mixed into it. Honestly, another thing that I do is I shortcut this is I just get good old peanut butter, and then I add my own flaxseed or chia seeds or hemp hearts to it. My kids, especially if I get the mill, if I get flaxseed mill, my kids don't even notice it. And when I make their peanut butter and jellies, I just put a little bit in there. So anyway, that is a quick overview of snacks. Again, I could talk forever on snacks, but I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you try anything. All right, have a great day.